ministry. I'm living out my ministry. I'm getting paid to live out my ministry. I'm getting paid to live out my ministry. I'm living out my purpose. I'm living out my purpose. Getting paid. Welcome to the Church of Wall Street. Welcome to the Church of Wall Street, where spirituality has a tangible ROI. Welcome to the Church of Wall Street, where the spirituality and the spirit realms are explained, and they have a worldly material ROI, so that your life on planet Earth can be magnificent. Welcome to the Church of Wall Street. Yes. Yo. Welcome to Church of Wall Street. She back. So I realized that if I don't finish this and actually commit to what I promised my spirit, my higher self, that I would commit to, I won't ever get this done, because between flights, hotels, and airport lounges, I'm maxed out. And for the first time in my life, I can say, yeah, I'm superwoman on an experience of a lifetime. But sometimes I just feel maxed out. I probably should start hiring people. Yeah, I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. Spirit needs to direct. Okay, so number one, I have a church song. You know, when you come to church, there's always a song. Hallelujah, come to the front and give up your power. Or like the hip churches, the hip mega churches, like, yo, 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 I'm going to heaven. You are going to heaven too, because we're so special. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to the hip churches, it's like the hip music. So I was thinking, actually, you know what? When I was teaching stock market, one of my students, I must call him. Right on. I just said that I need to start hiring. So I must call him. He must make some songs for me. My church songs. Music is very powerful. This guy used to was touring Spirit was right. This boy goes to church at TD Jakes in Houston. Yeah, he was my stock market student. He was in the music thing, but he was touring with all of the R&B stars, like all of them, like all of the old ones, like Babyface and all of those ones, and now the new ones. He's just always on tour. His wife's a teacher. I must call him. Yo, this was a great reminder. I must call him so he can make some music for my Church of Wall Street. And he'll understand it because he was in my stock market programs. Oh, the spirit world just is speaking. Yeah. I'm getting paid to live my purpose, paid to live my purpose, paid to live my purpose from my pain, to my purpose, to my profits from my pain, to my purpose, to my profits from my pain. People are still sleeping. Oh, people are still sleeping. From my pain to my profits, child, I'm telling you, I'm living out my purpose on purpose all day long. So this purpose thing is quite a mission. So let's go back to the seed. Okay. You know, when you go to church, there's a series. There's a series in church, right, about these things. So I studied this ministerial thing. I even studied like how they put sermons together. There's a song, and the music is just right, just because before you come to accept Jesus, come to the front. Come to the front and accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. But that's after you've given the tithe. So you give the tithe first and then you accept Jesus. Or is it the tithe? No, you accept Jesus and then the tithe. No. I think it's the accept Jesus later. Okay? Or whatever entity you're going to accept. So I studied this thing. I understand the psychology of how even the seating arrangement has to be in a certain way for it to flow. If it's not, and there's like gaps in the seating arrangement, the energy doesn't flow well in that church, and then the offerings don't flow well. There's no energetic flow in this stuff. Mix that with shamanism and ayahuasca, yo man, you're on another level of something. That's why cults can work. Yes, it's just psychology. It's just heavy psychology. Okay, and then the demonic stuff, but like heavy, just plain out psychology. When the churches are designed in a way where it's kind of like an oval, round thing, the energy can flow. So whatever shaman is, or whatever fake mystic, or whatever, if it's a fake person doing some really dark stuff there in that church, hallelujah, you're coming up to the front, but they are moving energy. And you have no idea what that energy realm is that they're moving. Oh. That's why I'm telling people about these things. I'm telling people. I think I was an investigative journalist in a past lifetime, don't you think? But now I've stopped. I'm getting paid from my profits. So paid from my profits. Paid from my pain. I'm getting paid from my pain. Pain for my pain. I'm getting paid for my pain, paid for my pain, paid for my pain, paid for my pain. Yeah, I think I was an investigative journalist in a past lifetime. I just wanted to figure it out. Why? How? When? How much does it cost you? How much does it cost you, your personal energy, your life force, to give 20 years of your life to something and it doesn't work? What does it do to you spiritually, psychologically, physically, financially? How does it affect your esteem? I mean, this stuff is deep. The trauma is so deep. The religious trauma is the first original wound. We talk about mother wounds and father wounds. Those are not original wounds. They are not our original wounds. That's why I say forgive your parents. You're blaming your parents for no good reasons. Forgive your parents. Your parents are an effect of the original. Your parents come from the original. So they are not the original. So stop blaming your parents. Forgive your parents. They are suffering just as much as you are suffering from religious psychosis, from religious trauma, from religious indoctrination, all sorts. That's why we pass these things down. And then people will manipulate you or say, oh no, this is generational curse. And they'll make up lies that in your ancestral line, there was illness in the family because you did something wrong, or a grandfather did something wrong, or something like this. It's mental enslavement. Because if they can keep saying, oh, your grandfather did this, your father did this, your great-grandfather to the 10th generation did this and this and this, they can keep you in the storyline of the curses. But it's all a story. It's all a fucking story. It's all a story. It could be true. It could be half truth. It could be a lie, depending on who is channeling that story, what damn stupid mystic, shaman, crystal ball readers, even the crystal ball readers. I used to see them there in LA. Ooh. The psychics. There's a show. It's called, what is it called? Eyes Wide Shut. Eyes Wide Shut. And so anybody can create a story and say, oh, your grandfather killed a lot of people. Your mother was a witch. Your grandfather. I see it. I see it in the cards. I see it in the spirit realm. And they can just make up a story. You can say something, one small thing to a person, a crazy person who's not functioning in the realms of real, the cult people. And they can take that and twist it and make up some huge, elaborate story about a curse that's running in your ancestral line that is not even true. So then if your grandfather believed it, or your uncle believed it, or your mother believed it, or your father believed it, or your sister believed it, or you believe it, or your grandmother believed it, this story can run forever and forever, creating havoc in the way you think, creating havoc in your decisions, creating havoc in your emotional body, in your physical body, and it's all a fucking lie. This is how they get people. It's all the ancestral curses thing, because every time I've actually really listened, from the pastors at church, like Creflo Dollar used to talk about ancestral curses. They talk about it in the Bible, right? They bring out the Bible and they say the sins of the father shall follow you many, many generations. Yes, they will follow you many, many generations when you keep retelling a lie. And you keep believing a lie. My mother was a murderer. My father was a crazy person. My grandfather was this. My grandmother was this. My great-great-great-grandfather was a murderer, was a rapist, was a this. It's just a lie. It just continues and continues. Yes, maybe those things happened. Who knows? But maybe they didn't happen. Maybe some grandmother got it wrong. I don't know, 100th generations ago, and she just told a lie. It's like telephone, like, what is it, that game, Tell the Telephone. The story becomes more and more elaborate, more and more elaborate, and then people sink into these emotional things of stories that were fabricated by a crazy person, and then the lie continues, and you sink into depression, more and more into depression, sadness, anxiety, all of these things. It's a lie. It's a lie. Here's how I know these truths. Because I've never seen a tomato seed. Let's go back to the idea of a tomato, right? A tomato seed go to a pastor, go to a fake mystic, go to a preacher, go to a crystal ball reader, go to a fake shaman, go to anything outside of itself and say, pray for me, intercede for me so that I can self-actualize. I want to produce tomatoes so that human beings on planet Earth can eat them in their salads, in their pastas, in their pizzas, all over the show, and drink the, what is it, morning glory? Well, not morning glory, that's Thai. Bloody Marys. Okay? That's the self-actualization of a tomato seed. It becomes so many different fruits of fruition. It can be a base for tomato pasta, pasta for pizza, for Bloody Marys, for Greek salads, for tomato salads, for soups, tomato soup, curries. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Just one tomato seed produces the plant, and the plant bears fruits of the spirit. And in these fruits of the spirit, these fruits become the tomatoes on the plant. And these tomatoes on the plant become many, many variations of beauty and nourishment for the body and radiance from within and nutrients and all sorts of these beautiful things. One tomato seed, maybe two, maybe three, it will come out of the ground. Without the aid of prayer from a fake mystic, a fake shaman, a fake guru, a fake what. I'm sorry, give me tomato seeds. I'll invest in tomato seeds all day long because they give me a fucking ROI at the end of the month. 6 weeks, I know I'm going to get some tomatoes. Whether I get 50 tomatoes, whether I get 100 tomatoes from that plant, my $5 for buying those seeds, putting them in the ground, waiting for Mother Earth to activate. That's why I always say where my feet touch, the earth is blessed. Because I know that there is a law. Mother Earth must activate my foot chakra as I'm walking. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. When my feet touch, the earth blesses me because I am a blessing. My ancestors highest prayers for love to reign supreme on planet Earth, to reign supreme as me, heard, honored, answered. Because I know this truth. Put a tomato seed in the soil. There is a law that activates that tomato seed, and that tomato seed will come up, be a plant, rooted, grounded, Mother Earth supporting it. When my feet touch, I am supported. The earth is blessed. The tomato seed knows that. And then comes out strong, standing, erect, producing fruit. And this fruit can be mixed together with creativity, and it comes out as a beautiful pizza, beautiful pasta, a beautiful soup. These are the truths of life. This is the truth of success. But yo, man, no human beings with a miracle consciousness, with a laziness of the mind, they are running to cults. I need a miracle. You are the miracle you're waiting for. So you're telling me with master's degrees, PhDs, undergraduate degrees, yo, I am so-and-so, I am doctor, I am engineer, I am Wall Street VC, investment banker, I am professor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A tomato seed is smarter than most of us on planet Earth. A tomato seed, it doesn't beg for help from anything. It knows inherently, boom, inside of me there is a potential, and that potential must bear fruit. And that fruit can be creativity, and it can be mixed, and it can be something so beautiful, so tasty, smells so good. The tomato soups sounds so good as you're grating the tomato. Oh, wow. Feels so good as you're just grating, and you're feeling the skin of the tomato on your hand, grating, all the senses activated. You think a tomato has to go to a fake mystic and ask for a prayer, intercession, and pay its tithe so that it can activate? I'm a Wall Street trader. I'm a fucking investor. I'm giving you fucking straight up investment banking spirituality with a fucking ROI. Wake up to the shit. Yo, a seed does not need to go to some church, some pastor, some fake mystic, some fake shaman to ask for anything. It sits in the soil until it activates itself, waiting for Grandfather Sun to bless it with the blessings of a trillion suns as it is breaking out and saying, yay, let me be, let me stand strong so that I can bear fruit, waiting for the spirit of the fires, waiting for the spirit of the waters to just keep quenching it, hydrating. Mother Earth is just going, baby, I'm holding you so that when you get up and you come out strong, you're like, I got this. And you've got your limbs here, and you've got all of these creative things just coming out like the spider. Just, you're in all sorts of places. That's why I love nature-based spirituality. I'm not listening to somebody's ideas about what God is. I am not reading the Bible now being cursed by all of these ideas about ancestral curses, which somebody could have made up a lie. And this lie has been going on in the family for like 15,000 years or something like this. You have no fucking idea. That's why you've got to go beyond your ancestral traumas, your ancestral dramas, your ancestral stories, and understand that you are more than this. You are not your ancestral curses, your ancestral dramas. You are not breaking any curses, breaking any ancestral things. You are not. You are a spiritual being having a spiritual experience in a human body. Yes, you chose to come through an ancestral line, But you can choose to stay stuck in these ancestral stories that have nothing to do with you. You are a sovereign spiritual being. Get out of these stories. They have nothing to do with you. I am a sovereign being. Sovereign. I am God's own. You can choose this for yourself, or you can choose stories that they don't even empower you. Somebody gossiping about you, it does not empower you. God said you are my own. God said you are creative love intelligence. Spirit said, oh, if a seed can come out of the ground, and do you know how many billions the tomato industry is? Billions, trillions. ROI-based spirituality. No more of this fucking bullshit. Giving away your tithes, giving away your minds, giving away your boobs, giving away your vaginas, giving away your spirits to things that are rubbish. Let's talk about this on an ROI level. Energy-based. Boom. Spirituality. How much time do you spend at these churches? 4 hours a week? Let's talk about this maybe. These churches run 2 hours. About. By the time you get to church, you've spent already 3 hours because you have to get up, take a shower, feed your kids, drive. Then you get to church another 2 hours. That's 5 hours on a Sunday. Okay? Saturday, you were busy doing your laundry and all of these things. And then you have to talk to these people that are going to offend you at these church. Woo, look at her lipstick. Why is your lipstick like this? But like, why today are your skirt is so short? No, but like your skirt should be longer. You coming to church, are you not? What the fuck? Get out of my vagina and off my boobs. Sphere of influence. All of these traumas we're experiencing in these spiritual groups, churches, synagogues, mosques, temples. The nature of human is to offend each other. This is the nature of human. It is the nature of human. That's why I understood it quickly and I was like, this is too low for me. I don't want to get involved in this stuff. I will never live out my full purpose if I'm involved in, oh, they offended me. They said my lipstick wasn't pretty today. I look fat. Because these people in these churches are sometimes so mindless. All they can come up with is insults and low-mindedness. I don't care about that. I turn my pain into purpose. I'm getting paid to live my purpose, getting paid, I'm getting paid to live my purpose in pretty hotels, in beauty, When I'm finished this, I'm going to the spa and I'm just going to enjoy myself. Please do not ask me for money. I have no money. Honestly, I have no money. I travel economy. Look. Economy. Okay? I have no money. I have no money. I have no money. Because all of it belongs to God consciousness. Of myself, I am nothing. I can do nothing. I have nothing for you. For nobody. So stop asking people for money. Stop asking people for help. I've never seen a tomato seed go to a mystic, go to a shaman, go to a pastor, say, pray for me. Intercede for me so that I can fully self-actualize and, be $1 trillion business. I've never seen this. It's all fucking bullshit. So if your church is not telling you these things, if your influencer friends and your boo thing and your friend and your universities and your churches and your things, your peoples, are not actually speaking these simple laws of success. Success is, whether you like it or not, success is. You can choose to tap into success and be like the seed and come out of the ground, or you can choose something else, mindlessness. That's a choice too. But don't complain about your mindlessness. Do not be envious of other people. Don't do this because it's just not attractive. It's just demonstrating your lack of emotional intelligence. And the more you demonstrate your lack of emotional intelligence, the more you repel people who are actually functioning at a level of consciousness where they are solving problems instead of creating problems. It's a different vibration altogether. But that's also based on the hell realms, what level of hell realms you're living in. Do you know what I mean? So that's why you just don't engage. You just elevate and get paid to live your purpose, paid to live your purpose, paid to live your purpose in beautiful hotels, paid to live your purpose. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. I am the blessing. I am the blessing. The blessing through me is the healing. It is the healing. Whether that healing is just, you look so beautiful today. How are you doing? Smile. Come on, smile. Whether that healing is, oh, I know somebody who's looking for somebody. You're looking for a job. I know somebody. Let me call somebody. Let's connect. Go there. That person's looking for a job. Get out of your house. Go into your heavenly state and figure yourself out. Move on with your life. Goodbye and God bless. Enjoy your life. Forward. Move on. Forward in your purpose. Whether that healing is speaking in front of an audience. Whether that healing is speaking these sorts of truths in front here of this camera. Living up my purpose. Getting paid. It's amazing. These pastors, shamans, gurus, all of these people, they are not where the sick people are. They are not where the sick people are. They are somewhere else. The sick people need the help that the shamans and the gurus and all of these people say that they are doing for humanity. But you won't find them in the hospitals because it's too low. They want to be the gurus sitting on a mountain and we all must bow. Om Shanti Shanti Guru. Om Shanti Shanti Guru. Om Shanti Shanti Guru. Okay, so let me get this straight. I must Om Shanti Shanti Guru to you so that you must intercede for me to be successful. And I must pay you for this stuff. But you're broke. You're trusting God for a $65 million plane. You're trusting God for money for your birthday party. And you're trusting God through me, through your congregation. Okay? How about you self-actualizing? How about you selling some books, going out to the hospitals, healing people? Maybe the hospitals will pay you. Maybe this. Because that's where the sick people are. Okay, but you're a mystic. But you don't understand this law. The law that a tomato seed needs nothing but what life is. The oxygen, the air, the sunlight, Mother Earth, the waters, binding it all together with ether. Boom, self-actualized, $1 trillion industry. Okay, we don't understand this. And you're a mystic. You're a shaman. You're a preacher. You're a leader in corporate. You're a leader in corporate. Companies are falling apart because the CEOs cannot think. Marketing departments are falling apart because they've run out of ideas. Where are the ideas? In the seed. Where is the seed? In the ground. Where is the ground? Where my feet touch, the earth is blessed. Success is, it's either you tapped into success like the seed or you're tapped into failure. And if you are a CEO who's tapped into failure all day long, you're going to hire people that are tapped into failure all day long. You will be surrounded by the stuff because it's your consciousness. When I find myself in these things, I'm like, whoa, I need to go damn work on myself. Ain't cute. Ain't cute. Okay? Departments. The department head, if they are in a hell, that whole department is a shit show. And it's dragging the company down. Dragging the company down. I like to work in the marketing department, branding department, and the sales department. The sales department is my best department because I'm mostly dealing with men. And they need to have peak performance so that they can go out there and in the international world and fucking sell. I like these men. Because I tell them, in those executive lounges at hotels, at the executive lounges in airports, where your feet touch, touch, the earth is blessed. Remember this. Get on that plane. Fucking close that deal. Come back with something that is tangible to show that the realms of the spirit are real. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. Activating the law of the ozone layer that protects life on planet Earth. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. I am immortal. I am immortal. I am immortal. Protected, provided for, guided. Activating the law of the praying mantis. 360 vision. Let's do this. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. If you know this, it will activate something so huge in your consciousness. I swear to you, you will walk everywhere in the world and you will know that you are guided, protected, provided for by life itself. Because if life itself can be the wisdom of that seed coming out of the ground, producing $1 trillion industry, I'm sorry. Why are the companies failing? Why are governments failing? Why are human beings failing? Why is this? Because people don't know these simple laws. They master's degrees and PhD. It's a simple law. Even a 5-year-old can know this, man. Most human beings are dumber than a tomato seed. So now we are getting real deep. A tomato seed. We don't even need to go high-class Buddhism or high-class mysticism or gnosis. No, human beings are dumber than a tomato seed. Yo, a tomato seed. Daily night devotions, irreplaceable in the spirit realm, one of a kind. See you tomorrow. Bye, babies.